We're back. We're
Puff,
back.
what season is this?
I know 19.
Season
Season 20,
4, baby.
30th,
Season
or
4.
LeBron's 22nd season.
Season 4 of Puff and Vern.
That bad man still dominating. The chosen one, King James, the man from Akron, and he has
And now he has his son with him.
Symbols along for the ride.
Let's go.
Any better.
Can't write it any better.
How you been? How you been? How you been? The new season's begun, and we've been delayed. Vern and Puff. We didn't want to come on here talking about the Raptors are going to reach playoffs. We saw the first game. Always instruction. Raptors.
Gotta hit the red subscribe button, drop a comment.
Let's get into it.
Share.
Like sit up to talk about the home Raptors. Raptors, even if they're in the dumps, which looks like they're going to be in the dumps this season. What do you say, Vern? They're reaching.
Hey, I said it last year in season 3. It's a 3-year rebuild, and after they ain't making no playoffs. Okay, and I'm usually a Raptor positive man.
They're going for the number 1 pick. It seemed like
this year. Let's tank for Cooper. Let's tank for the Great White Hype.
That's gonna be it.
Cooper flag. All right.
Thumbs and fists and try to get a top pick. But the thing is, one thing they cannot do is waste Scotty's youth. So even if they're gonna get dust out this year and not play as well as they could be playing, I think they need to make sure that at least Scotty gets his development.
Oh, no. Scotty's going to get his 25 a game.
No, but it has to be in a way like not one-on-one Scotty trying to bowl a man down back and shoot over his head. Like it has to be better offense.
What I like about Scotty is every year his development has taken a step. And I don't see it going backwards because remember, right? Last year he was under this coach and he went from his sophomore year, what was it? Now he's in his 4th year. So he went to his 3rd year and he's averaged 20 a game, all-star, all that, right? So he's making the right steps, the right progression. I don't see this is going to hold him back because they have a nice young core with RJ, with Quickly, and Scotty himself, right? And even
have a nice core and people in their first game.
Exactly. So I don't see him taking a step back. I see Scotty. I'm not looking at the offense.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like Scotty can't develop if you don't have something set up and let him learn.
No,
because
you could still develop in as a player, although you're not winning. You could still develop.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
I said he needs to develop in a system. Something's going to show him more because like his offensive takes are terrible. That's why he shot such a horrible percentage. He's not getting any easy takes. He tried to go one and go into the middle of the key and shoot a terrible shot.
Yeah, that was the first game though. Because if you look at, it's the first game. But if you look, you can't really look. Only certain teams you can look at their first game and be like, all right, okay. Like OKC, you can look at OKC first game and say, oh man, those guys are tuning, right? The bottom feeder teams, like the first game, you're like, you already know what to expect, right? Like Boston, look at Boston, be like, okay, yeah, those men are tuning.
No, to me, it looks like the problem's at the top, the coach, because there should be an offense in place.
There's no problem yet. You can't say that. It's game 1. There's no problem.
No, I'm telling you, this is game 1. But watching
there's no problem yet.
Watch the next game. Brother, they had no offensive movement.
But that happened to a lot of teams.
Garbage.
There's a lot of teams after the first game.
Can't even go through the screens and move. There's no movement on their offense.
Because was there an issue with their offense last year?
Well, they didn't win, so yes, there was an issue.
No, there wasn't an issue. They're a young team, and they don't have anyone other than these young guys that are trying to develop, right? It's game 1. I'm not going to judge them. I'm not going to be. Game 1 is not indicative of what the team is going to be.
Next game, just look at their offensive sets. Look at the movement of the ball. Just look on the flow of their game.
Remember, right? Again, Raptors there's new pieces. The only old pieces there is what? There's you gotta.
When you're in practice, you know the play.
Game 1.
You run the play. No matter if it's the man on the end of the bench or it's the man starting. You should know the play to run the play. There's no
Yes, you should know the play, but game 1, like seldom you see teams come out and flow in game 1. Right?
I saw a few teams.
Seldom. Like the top teams. Raptors are bottom feeder right now, bro.
They're the top team, but they're flowing.
But the Lakers are a playoff squad with veteran. Who's the Raptors veteran, man?
Vern. You cannot get to that level unless you have a
right?
proper offense. That man have
Game one, Puff.
all right,
Game one. You
all
can't
right.
take game one and
Vern,
say you
I'm
don't
just
have an
telling you,
offense.
Vern, I'm telling you, watch the offense. Watch the plays
Yeah,
they run. It doesn't matter if they get the shot or whatever. It's the plays, like the motion. Are they getting open shots? Are they just look at their offense.
we'll see how it goes after game one.
I'm showing you that their offense is garbage, guy. Watch.
We'll see.
They might
We'll
have the
see.
worst scoring in the league if they continue how that.
Really? Worse than Detroit?
Worse than Detroit.
Come on now.
Remember last year?
Worse than Washington?
Brother, last year.
Come on.
What did Detroit do to Toronto?
Come
Bust
on.
them
Now.
up, guys. Come on.
Come on now. You're saying our offense is worse than Washington?
Yes, I say that. Yes.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Yo, drug test this man.
I know they're
hold on. Did you just came from Jamaica? Yo, you speak too much herb in a yard, yo.
I know, man. No, I saw that game. And I wasn't butting on herb. Watch that game.
It's game one. Right? Raptors, I'm not expecting anything from the Raptors. Right. And I don't think a losing squad is going to diminish Scotty's development into his projection. But no, I know you didn't say it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, you're worried. You're worried
because the shots that he's taking, you can't do that 6, 7
times. Do you want him to be
won't get better.
System? Do you want him to be a system player or a player that could fit into any system? Right? Because sometimes a system makes a player that you can't take him out the system. He's trash. Right?
But then again, Vern, you know the simple ball plays. Like there's no movement. The ball doesn't move. Like men don't move. Like it's like almost a spread defense and one-on-one. And if Scotty's gonna do that whole time, you're not gonna get better.
But and that's why I say, right, it's only game one, right? It's not indicative of what the other 81 games is gonna be like, right? It's not indicative. It's only one game, so we have to see how it flows, right? We have to see how it flows. And two, they really got it's a totally young squad, right? So they're gonna have to learn. They have no veterans, right? Who's the veterans on there? What's that night? Trent? Is Trent still there?
Trent's gone. He's in Milwaukee.
Not Trent. Oh, what's the other guy? The other guy that was there. The eldest. I can't remember his name. When he comes back, yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, he's on the team.
Yeah, right. But listen, we won't be talking long about the Raptors because these men are not going to be anywhere.
Anyways,
right? I don't care if they're
ready.
Yeah, but I'll end it like this. I don't care if their offense is sad, as long as you get the number one pick, right? And Scotty's going to put up numbers. That's what you do on bad teams. You put up numbers until you become good. Until you become good. So
it's going to be hard to put up the numbers you're talking about if that's the offense. I'm just saying. Saying.
But we've seen it before, though. We've seen players put up good numbers in shitty offenses. Really and truly. But enough with the Raptors.
About to score. Like you can make it easier to score and you can get numbers, right? You can make it easier to score, but they're not doing it.
Yeah, but we'll see. Though. It's only game one, so we'll see what's going after that. But Raptors, I think that's the longest we could be talking about you all season.
Last thing. How many wins do you think they're getting this year?
Ooh, what did they got last year? 20. I'll say 29.
I say 25.
Max. 29.
Max.
Right? Because like the over under, I'll take the under. I'll take 29. They'll get 29. Under? Yeah, I think they were projected to get 30 something.
I'll take the under.
Right, there's over under. I'm taking the under, and the
under is guaranteed money.
Yes.
You want to raise some money? Under is guaranteed money.
Guaranteed. Guarantee. With the Charles Barkley, I always hit the guarantee. Yeah, but sorry, Raptors. This is the first year Vern is not saying Raptors in playoff.
No, not even close, guy. Not even
close.
They look worse than last year.
Man.
But then again, at the beginning of last year, they still had OG and Pascal, and they had
Pascal, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like now you think they're gonna do as good as last year when they had that for
No, they're not. They're not gonna do right. And that's why you see like offense, the struggles that you're seeing right now. But again, one game. But Raptors not looking good so far. But hopefully we get did we lose our draft pick last year to San Antonio because it wasn't a thing?
Yep.
Because if we get top pick this year at San Antonio, that's wrong.
No, it was last year they gave it up.
Okay, good.
We didn't get as low as we wanted to get that pick.
Yeah, so we got rid of good. Buddy, Raptors, anyway, tank.
Enough of the Raptors. So around the league is looking exciting. Last night we got to see Westbrook in Denver Actually, I think that's going to be a good look for him, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I don't know. Let's see. I saw him in the Laker uniform. I saw him in the Clipper uniform. I saw him in all the uniforms. They didn't look good, so you never know. Maybe this is the stop. Maybe they know how to use him better than other teams, right? But we'll see. He's still serviceable.
Just
He's still
playing
serviceable
alongside Jokic is just easier.
Yeah, Jokic and Murray and them boys. Yeah,
Mm.
right. Because he's not on the ball, right? And then when he gets in the game, I think like they're using him
On the
more
ball when I think Murray,
Murray's out. But like
then
when he's in the game with Murray and them, if you watch him and how Malone uses him, he uses him as a screener. He'll screen him and then to get off the ball.
To Jokic.
Yeah,
Jokic is the
exactly.
Guy
so like he does a lot of he'll go screen for Jokic, then flare off the ball and catch the ball, and then he could attack. He'll screen off of Murray, flare off the ball or roll, and then he could attack. They're using him in different ways, which is maybe it's more intelligent and clever than other coaches have tried to use him. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. It may work out, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, but them boys are good. You talk about Raptors being young. OKC is way younger than the Raptors.
Yes.
Good last night. Oh,
but them young boys though. Them young boys has been they got the good crop of like of players that mesh together.
Yeah.
Yep. Right?
And Josh Giddey and they picked up
got rid of Giddey and Caruso fits perfectly in there. But do you realize, right? Before Shea got there, they were making the right draft picks. Yeah. Like they were drafting, right? Because I think they drafted J-Dub or something before Shea. There's a few of those guys that was there before Shea got there. And there's like
not many. I think most of them came after. I think most of them
like Chet came after.
I think a lot of them were actually from the picks from the Clippers for that trade.
Yeah, but I think they got there maybe a year or two before. So they got a chance to play together. Then all of a sudden they drop Shane there, and that boy, oh my god. And Hartenstein is injured.
That's what I'm saying. Hartenstein is injured, and they never had a real big like that before. So it's gonna be interesting.
And Chet, yo, listen, if Wemby wasn't there, Chet would have been MVP.
Or oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. If Wemby wasn't there last year, Chet would have been rookie of the year. Because Chet dropped 25, 14 and a couple blocks. And what's his name? Shea dropped 28, easy 28. Yo, Shea is gonna be MVP candidate again.
Yeah.
And he might win it. If they make it to the finals or make a deep playoff run.
Who won again last year? It was
Jokic.
Jokic.
Shea is winning MVP. After that box
up. If Denver doesn't play that well, yeah, Jokic's not going to win it. And we already Joel Embiid ain't going to win it because he's only going to win about 40 games for the year.
And he needs to play, 60?
The only other it's only Luka and him, I think, can maybe be the final.
Yeah. And also, I'll say Ant, depending on how Ant plays, but we'll see you going on.
Ant is actually stepping up. I seen the last.
Ant is stepping up.
The first game against the Lakers, Minnesota did not look good. But
I'm saying it right now. Street clothes looked amazing.
Yeah, street clothes is killing it.
Yo, I'll be watching those man who all these guys that was in the Olympics. I know we can't. Sorry, that's Anthony Davis. That's AD.
Here, put some respect on the man.
That's AD. But what I'm like interested to watch as every Olympic year to see how these players will play in the Olympics, how they transition back in the NBA, because some of them always play very well.
Yeah, because it's like the season hasn't stopped, so they're like in prime mode still.
Constant motion. Killers.
They look good. Who else in the West are you excited about?
Who else impressed me? Who impressed me is JJ Redick. We've been mocking that man. I don't know if that man could coach. I don't know. Yeah, you could talk ball. It's different by talking ball, but when you go to the X's and O's, he impressed me that game one.
And if Vern, you saw the offense, right?
And if you see the actions that's running, my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
This to that.
Are you seeing that with the Raptors playing?
Puff. But look at it. You can't compare these guys to the Raptors. These are a team of veteran mans who know how to play ball. You can't compare second and third year man to LeBron is in his 22 years and all these men, bro.
The coach is writing the play. It's a play. You screen here, you roll like brother.
Yo, these men are doing some like complex sets.
Brother,
like it's crazy.
These men are professionals.
Crazy. Yes, they are. But
college ball, you could write a play up for these men to run.
Don't matter.
15th man on the bench should be able to run the play.
You can't compare. You can't compare. Can't compare.
Can't compare.
You can't compare.
And the Raptors,
the Raptors system and the LA system is totally different, bro. Raptors are a young team, bro. Are a young team. You can't compare them to what the Lakers got going on right now.
OKC run a system.
Okay. Let's talk about JJ Redick and the Lakers. Don't bring it back to the Raptors.
The point I'm trying to say that the coach, you just made the point. JJ Redick is making the Lakers move better offense. It's the same thing I'm trying to say to the Raptors.
So how do you know it's the coaching? It's not the players. How are you gonna say it's the coaching, right? If the player's not running the plays, the coach is right up. It's not the thing.
Players aren't running the play. What's the coach supposed to do? Come sit by me until you learn this play.
It's game one, Puff. It's game one. There's a difference. You got high IQ ballers in LA versus the Raptors. You have that
mentality as game one.
You have
you gave up the whole season already.
You have what? Yo, listen. The season's already done.
You're supposed to be doing that in practice.
Because our expectation of the Raptors is not playoffs. So,
brother, I'm not saying playoffs. I'm saying run a better offense. They're running no offense.
How do you know they have? You can't judge your offense. Yes, they had a poor show in game one. They had a poor show in game one.
Watch game two.
Okay, I'm gonna watch game two tonight. I will.
Don't watch it.
I will.
Shots are going in.
I'm not watching that. Yo, I don't watch ball for because shots go in.
That's all I say.
Right? I'm sticking with it. Like, yes, game one, they didn't execute as they should. But back on LA.
Now you're back on LA with JJ Redick.
Back on who impressed me. Wow. You asked me who impressed me. Buff, did you or did you not ask who else impressed me in the West? Who else? You asked who else impressed me, and I'm telling you.
How do you know the players didn't come up with these plays and run them?
That's what I said. Listen, you ask a question. You ask a question. Okay. Do you want to make this a Raptor chat all day, or do you want to answer the question?
You're coming with the same point. I just came with the Raptor.
Oh, you asked me a question. Who else am I impressed with?
How do you
ask me who else? You asked me who else I'm impressed with.
Talking about a ball that's not.
Did you or did you not ask me who else?
See JJ.
Did you or did you not ask me who else? Did you or did you not ask me who else I'm impressed with in the West? Okay, JJ Redick, right? Really impressed me, right? Because of all the criticism he took. About I don't know if he could do the coaches. I don't know for that.
Wait,
did a good job.
Wait till at least a few weeks gone by.
What was the question he asked me, brother? Brother, what did you ask me? You asked me who else in the West impressed me.
What impressed you? What impressed you?
Right? I told you his JJ Redick's coaching impressed me in game one. Right? Darvin Ham was there. Darvin Ham didn't know to call timeouts. He called crucial timeouts in the right way, right? The plays that he was running is better than the offense that they're running last year. So JJ impressed me. Yes, it's game one. Yes, it's game one, but it looked good and encouraging for game one. That's it. Just like every other team.
But you know it's still the same Lakers. The exact same Lakers of last year.
Actually, no, it's not the exact same Lakers.
It pretty much is the same Lakers.
Right? They got better shooting around them. Yo, that rookie Connect can lick shots. Right, there's a better flow. There's something that feels different when you have a better coach.
What else is new about the Lakers?
Right. So, what else in the West that's impressed me? You asked me what in the West impressed me, not what the Lakers impressed me. Right?
The same.
I'm going around letting you know.
You got one rookie.
And the difference is with that team is the coaching. So far,
for one game, you get the coaching, right?
So far. Right, you could tell by the substitution patterns that are made, and you could tell by the timeouts when they're calling crucial situations. I like what I see so far. It's one game. We're not going to say crown him. Oh yeah, he's going to win Coach of the Year. One game, and you asked what impressed me in the West, and I said JJ Redick and the Lakers. How they looked, very impressive.
They looked better. They didn't really.
Right. OKC impressed the shit out of me.
Come out big. The Lakers always come out big and then box up.
OKC impressed the shit out of me.
OKC was
Denver looked old.
OKC was
for some reason Denver looked mashed up and old. Klay Thompson.
Oh, he's actually playing better. He's
playing better.
Oh man, he
right.
Golden State's gonna wish they had him still.
Yeah, because he looks good. Yeah, man, he set a franchise record in his first game. Like,
you said it. Yeah, he did set it. He
did set it.
So,
yo, it's crazy.
West I'm really following that much.
Yeah.
What about the East?
Well, the East?
It looked like
Milwaukee looked good. I know the Sixers were decimated, but the way Dame was playing,
Dame was playing well. Dame was playing well. It seemed like them two started playing better together.
Yes.
But then they still have Doc Rivers.
Right? They still have Doc Rivers. And then they went back and got Darvin Ham.
They got Darvin Ham, the next loser. Come on now.
But I do like they got a little bit more shooting.
And get dust up.
Yeah, they got a little bit more shooting around him. Like I like the Gary Trent pickup for them, all right, to give them a little bit more shooting. But again,
when it comes down to it, Gary Trent doesn't show up.
Yeah.
All right. And that's why the Raptors said, nah, it's all right. We'll move on to some younger youth. Because you're not,
Yeah. And what else in the East? Orlando.
Yeah. I actually went back and watched
Magics.
They're good. They're nice.
Yo. And they're bench. You see what's coming off their bench?
Yeah. And
they're young,
hard, yo. They
they're talented.
They play very hard. Those guys are they're gonna be a top 4 for sure this year. I feel they're gonna be top 4. Boston for sure. I mean, probably one. New York, top 4. Philly,
New York
on their health.
Yeah, Philly, I could see being top 4.
Might be 5 or 6, but those.
I'll put Philly for some reason. I'll put Philly over the Knicks.
The Knicks, nah.
I think the Knicks are gonna run into some problems, bro. There's a reason why DiVincenzo left. I think something is brewing over there. I don't know. Maybe DiVincenzo knew something, right? But listen, Karl Anthony Towns, I like him. He didn't work out with Minnesota. Why? Because he doesn't bang, and he needs to go on and he needs to go down low, man.
Mm-hmm. Right. But then again, you look at it, it's almost better that he doesn't go down low for Jalen Brunson, because now Brunson could go downhill.
It's spread, right? It's a spread offense for him, yeah.
So we'll see.
In Indiana, because of Pascal, yeah.
In the first game.
No. They got boxed up in the first game.
Yeah.
But they're gonna be there though. It's again, right? You could tell the teams who are gonna be there. Indiana. I'm now an Indiana fan because of Pascal, but Indiana looks like but then Mathurin is back.
Big man.
Yeah. Indiana's gonna be good. Indiana's gonna be good.
Yeah, Mathurin's back. He's killing it.
He's killing it.
Freaking Mathurin guy. Shoot.
I know. That's what I wanted in that trade, but Indiana knew better.
They knew better not to trade him. Who else? Those are really pretty much the teams that are more exciting. Who else?
That was it. Like, and the Rockets. Although they lost, I like what I'm seeing from the Rockets.
They're always exciting. They've been exciting last year, but for some reason, at the end of the game, they don't know how to close it out. Even that game when they're up 10, they don't know how to close out a game.
But I'm gonna tell you this from now on: that Shangun. Oh my goodness! If that guy's not an all-star,
and he got injured at the end of the year, but he's been nice.
He was killing. I think the Rockets may sneak up into the play-in, or not the sneak up into the playoffs, If mine out west,
I think they only just missed it last year to play.
Just missed it last year. Just missed the playing games last year.
They'll make that for sure.
Yeah. What do you think about New Orleans? There was no Zion, but I don't know.
And then their pickup this year matchup is hand in game 1.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the DeJounte Murray. He had a good game when they matched up himself. Yeah. The West is going to be uber competitive. The West,
they need to have a good season, because I think they may end up losing Ingram this year. I think this is contract.
Because they don't want to give Ingram the money.
But you think about it, the rules are changing too. I'm hearing a lot of these teams are going to be paying some crazy money when the second level of the luxury tax kicks in.
Come in, Ooh.
A lot of teams. Boston is going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
I think Golden State was also going to be in trouble, but that's why they
That's why they got to get rid of some people.
Yeah. So
but let's see. Out west, I would say, OKC. I'm not in no order, but these are the teams I expect to be in the mix. OKC, Dallas, Phoenix. Phoenix, I don't know about Memphis.
Phoenix is playing better than better than last year. They're looking way better than last year.
Man, it's gonna be tough.
They figured a little bit of that out. Like, where is Beal gonna be in the offense with Booker and But
that as well.
They looked good in the last game against Clippers.
They got a new coach.
Went to overtime and won.
And they got a new coach. So that man, it's gonna be rough. I don't know how to call it out west. But it's gonna be tough. I expect OKC to be in it, Phoenix to be in it, Minnesota to be in it, Denver to be in it, Dallas to be in it. Then you could go between the Lakers, Golden State. You know, what I mean, they looked all right.
They're always gonna
I'm interested to
the play
see how Memphis is gonna perform.
Yeah, true.
Right, with Ja back, are they gonna
first game? Or did they win?
Yes, they won their first game.
When they did win, then it was a close game, and they won.
Right, because it's pretty much the same team that was killing the West until Ja Morant's issues.
Oh, last year there was a write-off.
Yeah, it was a write-off. Because that was his first year back and all this stuff, right?
The center, yeah, they're all over mashup.
Yeah.
And it's suspensions.
Exactly. And then you got mashup and all that stuff. So that last year was a write-off. So this year we'll see what they do. I do like the big rookie that they got in the middle, Zach Edey. You know, we'll see how he pans out.
Yeah, but, he didn't get to play at the end of the game though.
yeah.
But he does play good.
He does play good. Yeah.
So that Ja to Edey hookup would be good.
Yeah, definitely. But the West is gonna be hard. The East is the same band. You know, Boston Milwaukee,
going to the finals. I thought that last year too. I said Boston's going to the finals. Nobody's
Reggie.
And they're playing even better right now.
Yo, you should thank Steve Kerr for benching Tatum.
Tatum is looking better than he has ever looked right now. Holy
that man is looking cold.
Oh, it's problems. Anyways, Vern talking too long about and his coach.
No, Wayne is not. Vern is not talking too long. Okay,
talk business.
You know it's Puff.
All right. I need to go because I don't want to hear about no JJ Redick about he's a starter.
All right, that's
on the team. I don't know.
That's another episode. That's another episode. Welcome to season 4, peeps. Welcome. It's gonna be an exciting season, baby.